And we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna connect these two readings, but most definitely I received a message that we're calling judgment. And remember, this is a no judgment zone. So if we're being called to judge, this is about to get messy. Okay. Let's bless the reading. May God the Creator bless us. May God the Redeemer heal us. May God the Holy Spirit enlighten us. Give us eyes to see, ears to hear, and hands to do the work of God. Feet to walk the path of justice, and mouths to preach the good news. May the angel of peace, prosperity, healing, guidance, love, and abundance watch over us and lead us to the reign of God. Ashe. Okay. So, while I was cleaning up a bit of the other temperament cards, emotional cards, feeling cards, however you want to, energy cards, these fell out, right? So we have vengeful, malicious, impulsive, excuse my language, fake ass bitch in reverse, mad, insane in reverse, private and secretive, and obsessive in reverse. But when I first saw the obsessive, it was in the upright. So I'm going to put it how it originally was in the upright. Because I was cleaning up, and as I was picking up the cards, there was a pile. And I'm like, what is this pile? I picked it up, and obsessive, just like this, popped out. And I'm like, uh-oh. And then I looked, and it was like, okay, maybe I need to start this reading off with these cards, okay? So, are we speaking on the chosen one here in any regard? No, we're speaking on this possessive person that is consumed with possessions. And we all know that in the 3D, the material world, if you are consumed by possessions, you are being possessed by entity attachments. Okay, now there's different spirits, like the Jezebel spirit, that could attach themselves to you. And the reason why I said the Jezebel spirit is because in the beginning of the last reading, again, I would attach that to the end of this one, Jezebel, that name just kept popping up. And then my gypsy card popped up in my head. I'm like, why is all of this synonymous? And I'm like, okay, I'm being called to do a reading. Then that reading was a little bit different. And then here we go, everything's aligning now. We're seeing why that energy was kind of creeping around the vehicle. And that's how because, this is a blessed and sacred space. But, I'm in nature. Energy flows how energy flows. So if I'm tapping into your energy, just imagine, and you have entity attachments that you're unaware of, just imagine who these entities are also attached to and what they're going through. And so that collective energy is because that entity is attached to all of you guys, right? And in it being attached to all of you guys, it knows your individual secrets, and it's one entity. It's not going to do the hard work and make it so individualized for you guys. It's going to make it general so that it does less work, and it can just enjoy taking in the energy that is given off by so many people going through the toils of having negative energy attachments, okay? And that's what demonic energy is. Demons are, it is negative energy attachments. Now we call it demonic because it's not low level. It's not like a baby, it's massive. It's been here for eons, feeding off of multiple collectives, millions, thousands of collectives over galaxies. I mean, like some of these entity attachments are not even of the realm that has God and the devil. It's of extraterrestrial, external things that are just floating within the frequency of God and the devil. Just floating within the frequency. It's just like, well, Earth is a great place, even though Earth is supposed to be a place of learning and advancing the soul. Earth is a great place to toy with people, because in order for you to learn and advance the soul, it's like Monsters Inc. You're going to go in and scare you and get all this energy so that they can do whatever they want to do. Because it's easier than them working for the energy in other ways. They'll just come and siphon it from the lower vibrational beings here. Now, the chosen people, right? The people who are called here to progress and help those advance their souls so that they may go and be purposeful entities outside of this 3D mass we call Earth, we call life. They're called to do what? Which was at the end of the movie, when you go in and you offer the laughs and stuff, and you have the kid laugh, which is much more powerful than the scream. But it takes more concern, more tact, compassion, love, care, in order for you to make someone laugh in a way that's going to be so high vibe that it only takes one giggle and you've reached max capacity, you know? And that's what we're here to do, to learn how we can have that laugh that is just immediately high frequency and just stay there. Be consistent in that. Right? So we can see that there's a private nature to this possessive person. And in this private nature, what are they doing? They're concealing that they're mad and insane, right? Private. So to everyone in the world, this is checked off. They're not this in the world because they're so private and secretive. And in the world, they act a certain way. They act genuine, not authentic. Genuine. They act genuine. And the reason why I'm being called to express the difference, genuinity is based on the environment. If you walked into a soup kitchen offering food or offering your time and energy, would be genuine. If you didn't want to be there and you did it anyway, that's still genuine because you gave the energy necessary to the environment. Being authentic would be, well, I don't want to be here, so you know what? I'm going to offer my energy in a way that is more true to myself. So instead of going into a soup kitchen, I'm going to go into a shelter and give clothes opposed to going to, a soup kitchen and giving food. That would be a good comparison, right? That's more authentic to you because you enjoy fashion, Now you're interested in it. So the people in both environments, they're going to reap the benefit. They're going to get soup in one and get clothes in the other. However, energetically, the soup kitchen it's going to be like a normal day there. But at the shelter, it's going to be like Christmas Day because you are excited personally about what you're doing. Your internal aligns with your external. That's authenticity. Genuinity is that what you're going to project externally matches the external. Okay? The goal is to be authentic and genuine. The way you are inside is the way that you are outside. But also making sure the way that you are outside is purposeful for your environment to progress. That is the ultimate objective, okay, as a chosen person. Unfortunately, this private, secretive person that is mad, insane, and fake is doing obsessive, impulsive, and vengeful things in their private life. Okay? So they're private and secretive to their external life. All the people that isn't a part of their Phase 5. Okay? They don't let people see the real them. But all the people who know them past a superficial level sees that they're vengeful, malicious, obsessive, impulsive, compulsive, and is toying with this chosen person, offering this upset and anger to discourage some kind of agreeableness. Now we have to figure out why. We have to figure out why. Okay. Oh, chosen one. Look at that. And then I cut the deck like that. Copycat. So this person, this possessive person, is trying to be a copycat. And I say trying because we know trying is not succeeding. This copycat is literally acting like the chosen one, probably out in public, and then behind closed doors is literally causing people like mental confusion. Because I mean, like, their bodies are still doing the same thing, but like in their mind it's just a cloud, like mental confusion, because it's just like, I just saw you out in the world doing this, and then now you're here doing this, and it's polar opposites, and both of them seem believable. Like, what's going on, right? And it's because this external thing, this external guise that they have on, is copycatting a chosen one. So it's not like they're being fake. No, they're not technically being fake. They're replicating a chosen person. Wow. But obviously they can't do it for an extended period of time, because once they're behind closed doors, right? The private is secretive nature. Once they're behind closed doors, you see that vengeful and obsessive nature. Fake news. So what do we mean here by fake news? Are we talking about the chosen person? No, we're talking about the possessive person, and then the information that they're offering. Okay, so let's figure out. Okay, so you're saying that this vengeful, obsessive person is also a compulsive liar. They offer fake news. So it's not like they're just talking a regular conversation. They're parroting information to people in a way that is... Camera cut off. That was kind of creepy. I liked it though, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it in the video. Keep it. Okay, so we need to figure out what fake news this possessive person is offering. They're being a coward. They're being coward, acting like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Cry for help. Emotional help. Oh, mental and emotional strain. Deep-seated, rooted issues. It could be like unhealed emotional trauma from childhood, because then we have the kids in the kids' bedroom. It could be childhood wounds, or it could be like a mental entrapment due to maybe having kids. Like, they're overwhelmed emotionally, crying out for help, and having to be courageous during this time because of kids in the bedroom, right? And that's probably why they're putting on this private and secretive nature, because of these kids, right? So they're acting like the chosen one, but they're really this other individual that wouldn't be safe for the kids, honestly. And we can confirm that. Is this obsessive, vengeful person, are they safe for the kids? No. But that's why they're putting on this private and secretive guise, because they need to appear that way in order to maintain their false sense of self. Okay, and there's some deep-rooted issues. I can already tell if they have all of these emotions in the back. And, you know, we're just going to put these over here, just to show the difference in how these two individuals are showing up. Because I'm seeing, even though like these two individuals have like forces behind them, it's really two main individuals here. copycat. See, we're back with the copycat. So this we're gonna call this possessive person the copycat. And there's a planned venture, a garage or tool shed. So there's a planned venture using some kind of tool. Planned venture about a family using some kind of tool, something like a hatchet, right? With someone that's magnetic and attractive. Yes, this magnetic and attractive person might be a caregiver of the elderly. The police, the FBI, a private investigator is involved. Music messages will let us know, or you'll hear in your music what this planned venture is about. Your clairaudience will kick in and let you know what's happening here. Oh, baby alert, there's a pregnancy and it's going to be expensive. Headlights. But they're guiding lights in one specific direction. Is a very narrow direction, and you're being called to only go in that direction. And the police or popo showed up twice. So something about a baby here. No, something about a pregnancy here, or a assumed pregnancy. It says investigate further. That's why I say assumed pregnancy. So someone believes someone is pregnant, and they're just going based on that. And since that's the case, if something were to happen to this individual, the police will have to be involved, because this individual would be carrying, it would be two individuals are carrying, innocent life. It would be like harming a child, right? So now there's an extra layer of, oh gosh, I really don't like that that's the message. There's an extra layer of this possessiveness, like kill/die from this private copycat energy, because of the realization that the chosen one might be pregnant. Oh my gosh, what is the relationship between them? There's an actual romantic love. An actual romantic love between them? No, an actual romantic love between the chosen one. Okay, because if they're pregnant, chosen one and their partner. Oh, the partner and whoever this copycat is. Okay, so there's a person in between these people, and that is the commonality. Okay, that's the reason why this possessive nature is happening with this, is because there's maybe a sense of losing out, a cry for help with maybe kids. Yikes. A Saturday night gone wrong. Quick endings. You're being called to let go. Sheesh, what is mixed breed or incest? Is there incest happening? No, something with someone who is mixed. Multiple nationalities. Okay. Nap time. Someone's going to go to sleep. It's going to be a quick ending. Someone with straight hair. Someone with straight hair is going to have a quick... No. Okay, so I spoke about my last reading. That straight hair is symbolic of being structured and being power and strength. So being structured in your regality, right? We're going to go back to the gracefulness and the agreeableness here, right? So that's what straight hair is. It's kind of being like regal, right? But specific to what's happening. So before we go, let's get some descriptive cards about what's who these individuals are, so you can pinpoint them in your present. Because even though this reading is, on a Thursday in December, literally, but doesn't mean this multi-focus, because there's so many messages coming out, but I want only the messages that are on camera to be a part of the reading, right? Because there's no distrust here, and you need to see what's happening authentically and genuinely, as we spoke about earlier. Okay, you know what? So many messages. Okay. Ooh. purple bottom jeans, boots with the fur, with the fur. The ones that are in my hand, I'm being led to just keep in my hand. Like if they flip over like this, then drop them off, stuff like that. But if they're just in my hand like this, it's so that you see the messages, so that you can sift in your own environment and be like, oh, this is this, but it may not pertain to the general environment. You get what I'm saying? So whatever calls out to you, those are your specific messages, but whatever on the board would be the general messages that the collective, the bones of what everyone that offer their energy to this reading is going through. So muffin top keeps coming out, so I'm gonna drop that. Seasonal illness, wanna be black royalty. That could be why I have the sniffles. Okay, seasonal illness came out. Okay, so Earth Angel, King. Oop, okay, so I'm gonna drop it. American or other, that could be letting you know, like, mix, what they're mixed with. Rich, stuck fixed. And I'll leave it with stuck fixed because that also fell out early in the reading. Okay, so gem buff. We're gonna go show me yes, thank you, and that would be for the chosen one. Show me no, please, thank you, and that would be for the copycat. Okay, so gem buff, chosen one, rich, chosen one, royalty king, chosen one, earth angel, chosen one, impotent, barren, lack of sex drive, copycat, lack of movement, copycat, braces, the chosen, average normal, the copycat, left, the copycat, wannabe black royalty, the copycat, muffin top, the copycat. I heard a message in my mind like that was a version of like that was a nice, and it was like you're technically on the right track, but that's not important. That's what I heard. But the copycat has a muffin top. No, the chosen one has a muffin top. No, oh, it's telling. Excuse me, it's telling me to go back to the system. So yes, this is for chosen, and this is for the copycat. So muffin top is for the copycat. Seasonal illness is the copycat. And see, and that's how I know that I'm tapping into people's energy, because out of nowhere, again, I have the sniffles, which is so weird because it's winter and it's supposed to be weather like this, but it is raining one day, snowing the next. They're doing it purposely, but you know, I'm gonna digress on that. Haircut fade, the copycat. This is in reverse. Do we need this? Okay. Too sexual, the copycat. So how is the copycat impotent, lacking a sex drive, but then also too sexual? Oh, okay. Because even though they're personally like not attached to sex in that way, like physically, like doing the engagements, they speak about it a lot. They project their inadequacy and their insecurities on others. That's what it is. Okay. So these are in reverse because I have to read them a little bit more, you know, analytically. Okay, so let's see. This person is not open. Okay. Oh, that's the private nature. That would make sense with the copycat. A fallen angel and atheist. Okay, so this person doesn't have a spiritual guide or an inclination in any spiritual direction. So whether it be religion or personal connection to a source. Like this person doesn't even believe in nature. Like the way nature moves is only for food and nourishment. Like that's how this person believes. Am I correct? Yes, so we have the confirmation over here that I'm correct. Do I need to question this any further? No? Okay, so that's just the guidance I need to give there. So ancient ancestry, that's the chosen person. So their bloodline is what they're prophetic. Their bloodline is royal. This is the reason why they're chosen. So it doesn't really matter what life lessons they have in this lifetime. They're nothing in comparison to this copycat, because they are of ancient bloodline. Like, their essence is a higher vibration than what this I'm gonna call it a karmic, but this stuck or fixed individual is. And that just means that their journey here in this lifetime, this person is nearing ascension, the journey here, whereas this person here has a lot more lifetimes to go in order to be at a level to ascend. So the chosen one has learned a lot of these lessons that this copycat still needs to learn. And that's the reason why there's such a comparison between them, right? Because we're seeing where one energy has started eons ago, and this is where they are now. And then we're seeing how that person is affected in this day and time, being that low vibrational. And that's what the copycat is here. Okay, so then let's go back to it. Upright, you know, that's the chosen person, and how they are. And hidden in garden. They're hiding their garden, but they're also hidden and guarded. Okay, so they're protected. They're cloaked in a sense. They're protected from, they're cloaked, that's the hidden, and then guarded, they're protected in the ethereal realm. Spiritually, they have angels and their ancestors and guides protecting them from this karmic energy over here. Okay, so that is the reading. I'm pretty sure this energy is not going to go away until this problem is resolved, and I don't see here that this problem is fixed. I see here that there is no change, and there's a sense of being stuck. So I'll see you the next time, because we'll be right back here, right? And this very low vibrational energy, but that's why the chosen person is here, to build up, to bring this energy up, which is a good thing, right? All right, until the next.